Welcome back, beautiful. It's day 2 of the post-Thanksgiving reset. So what I want to talk about with you today is identifying your non-negotiables when it comes to health. So if you are showing up to this program knowing things that you can do for your health, maybe you go to your favorite spin class every Sunday, or you have your favorite yoga teacher that you make sure to sign up for her class every Wednesday night. Or maybe it's you make a smoothie every morning and drink your matcha or your green juice and it makes you feel good about yourself. Maybe it's spending time with your kids before you cook dinner every night. There's so many things that we can do, and I can sit here and think of a million ideas, but think about if you already have healthy habits in place and you want to sustain them throughout the holidays, think about what those things are. If you're not sure yet, I'll give you some ideas. So for me, and what you're learning in this program are healthy meals to recreate in 30 minutes or less, right? So you can take these meals and you can choose, a couple of them to make every week for the next 6 weeks until we get through Christmas. Whether it's just focusing on one meal of the day, breakfast, which for me is always the easiest because it's often one that we're not forced to eat with other people, and it's one that we can do in the comfort of our own home if we'd like, and it does not have to be hard. So you're learning plenty of quick, simple, delicious yet effective recipes for breakfast for sure throughout this program, but absolutely for lunch and dinner as well. So maybe it's just deciding to make one meal a day for yourself, so that you know what's going in your food so that you can make sure you're feeling really good. Maybe it's making a point to move your body. I know for me, and I focus on a triad of categories with my coaching: nutrition, mentality, and movement, because each of those for me has been a crucial piece in maintaining my health and my sanity. So making a point to move your body for even 15 minutes every day, getting up and deciding to take a walk on your lunch break, my favorite, having a dance party after dinner, making a point to go to your favorite workout class however many times a week. If that serves you and you know it makes you feel good, do it. If you are a clean slate and you're at a point where you don't have any healthy habits in place, I'm giving you some ideas. Something that's really great for managing stress for me has been meditation. And I'll talk a little bit more about this in one of the future videos, but taking some time for yourself to de-stress is huge. So if you already have a way of doing that, that's truly actually giving back to your body, not like, oh, I sit down with a glass of wine every night, or, I sit in front of the TV and watch TV. While those might be ways to decompress, they are probably not restoring your body and giving you the self-care that you need. So think about what these things are or what they could be and write them down. So making them non-negotiable means that you are standing your ground and saying, I need to do this for myself in order to feel good. And we need to get a little selfish during the holiday season, and really always. And selfish does not mean it's bad. It means that you are going to promise to take care of yourself so that you can show up as the best version of you for other people around you. And they are going to get the best from you every single day when you know you are making a point and a priority to take care of yourself. Because if you don't show up for yourself, who's going to show up for you? We are all adults. No one is forcing us to do anything, but I think it's worth it to discover the habits that make you feel good, that give you energy, that allow you to come alive or have just a break and time for yourself. So identify what those habits are. They can be 1 to 2 habits max. They can be 4 things you want to do every day or every week. Write them down, and then here's the deal. I want you to plug that time into your calendar. Put it in your calendar, whether you do a Google Calendar or you have a physical planner that you write things out to. If you want to put reminders in your phone for yourself, whatever way, if you want to tell your husband or your daughter or your best friend or your sister that, hey, I'm going to do this and I want you to hold me accountable, do that. Do it weekly or daily if that works better for you. But making it real and putting it out there in the universe in a tangible place where you can see it and have that reminder is what's going to make it actually happen. And it takes practice. If you're not used to doing this for yourself every single day, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel like you are selfish in a bad way. But I promise you, the more you put it into play and say no when conflicts come into your way because you've already got it on your calendar, you know you need to do this to feel the best version of yourself. That is the biggest thing you can do for yourself throughout the holidays, is practice self-care in one way or another. Again, whether it's 1 to 2 things you're going to promise yourself that you do weekly or daily, even better, throughout the next 6 weeks and beyond. And once you practice that, it's going to get easier and easier, and you're going to feel like when you don't do it, you feel worse. That's the magic right there. So, what did we learn? Identify your non-negotiables. And if you don't have them, think about what might feel good and practice and see if something works out for you, great, keep doing it. If it's maybe not your, you sign up for a class, it's not your favorite instructor, or you try a recipe, it's not your favorite, delete, move on, find something else. Get curious, discover, experiment, and see what feels good for you. So identify your non-negotiables, make them real. Plug it into your calendar, have an accountability buddy, because when it's real and it's out there in the world, you have accountability to yourself to make it happen. That is my biggest piece of advice for you in regards to staying healthy throughout the holiday season. Know what your non-negotiables are for your health and make it happen. If you have questions or you want to talk to me about this personally, hop in the Facebook group, share with me what those non-negotiables are, and I promise I will do my best to help hold you accountable in every way that I can. Cheers.